Hi, and thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel. Today, we'll be doing the awareness through movement lesson, Movement while Sitting. For this lesson, you will need a chair with a flat sitting surface, without armrest. When you sit, your knees should be slightly lower than the seat. For the next 10 minutes, find a quiet space where you can focus. Are you ready? Let's start. Just sit and notice how you are sitting. Are you sitting in the front of the chair? Or are you leaning against the back? Or are you somewhere in between? Where is the weight in your buttocks? Is it more on one side? Left or right? Or is it more in the middle? Are both your feet on the floor? And is there weight in your feet? Is there more weight in one foot than the other? Or is the weight equally divided over both feet? And are your feet flat on the floor? Or are you on your toes? Or on your heels? Or maybe on the outside of your feet or the inside? Don't change it, just notice. And where is your head in relation to your buttocks? Is it in the front? Or behind? Or right on top of it? And how are you breathing? Do you feel comfortable sitting this way? Now, as we all sit very differently, I propose a way of sitting, so I know we are all in the same position. Come to the front edge of the chair. Place your feet flat on the floor, feet hip-width apart, and relax the muscles of the legs until the knees can be moved sideways and forward in an easy movement from the ankles. Play with this. Place your feet in a few different places and then come back to the place where the knees could be moved sideways and forward the easiest from the ankles. Sitting in this position, where is the weight in your buttocks? Is it more on one side? Or in the middle? And how is it with the feet? Is there more weight in one foot than another foot? Or is the weight equally divided? Is there more weight in the front of the feet or in the heels? On the outside of the feet or the inside? And is this the same for both feet? And where is your head? Is it behind the buttocks? Or in front of it? Or right on top? How are you breathing? Now place both hands, palms down, under your bum on the chair and lightly start to move from side to side. And notice what's happening with your sit bones. Can you feel them rolling over your fingers? Having your hands like this might be sensitive, so please take them away whenever you like. They're just a tool to help you feel your sit bones better. Leave it. Take your hands away if you want to. And now again, start to move from side to side. And notice what's happening in your feet. Is the weight also changing in your feet as you shift from side to side? Is there more weight in the foot on the side where there's also more weight in the buttock? Or is there more weight in the opposite foot? And is this the same for both sides? What's happening with your head and spine? Are you using your feet to move from side to side? Or are you starting the movement from your buttocks? Or maybe your shoulders are leading the movement, or your head. Don't change it, just notice. Make it an easy, enjoyable movement, something you would do for fun. Leave it and rest in sitting. Come to sit on the front edge of the chair again. Place both hands palm down under your bum and lightly start to move forward and back, and notice what this is like. Do you feel the sit bones rolling over your fingers as you move forward and back? Which direction are they rolling? Do they roll forward or backward as you move forward? And are they rolling backward or forward as you move backward? Just notice. Leave it and take your hands away from under your bum. Now start moving lightly forward and back again. And imagine your spine, buttocks and head are connected like a stick or a pole. And if you move like this, where the relation of the buttocks, spine and head remain the same, where do you need to move from? Do you notice you have to move in your hip joints? And that something's happening in your knees? Can you feel that they move forward and back a little as you move? And that the knees go a little bit wider apart and come a little bit closer together as you move forward and back? When do the knees go forward? When you rock forward or back? And when do they open a little more? What's happening in your ankles and feet? Is the weight changing in your feet as you rock forward and back? Leave it and rest in sitting. Once again, come back to the front edge of the chair and start to move in a circular path. Do it in such a way that the top of the head marks a circle on the ceiling. And remember that the buttocks, the spine and the head are still a pole. Can you pay attention to what's happening with the hip joints and the sit bones? And what's happening with your knees and ankles? And the weight in your feet? Which direction are you circling in? Are you enjoying this movement? How could you make it enjoyable? Now make some circles in the other direction. And notice, was the first direction you chose easier or more comfortable? Or this direction? Imagine your buttocks being the tip of a cone, and your head is the white bottom of a cone. Are you breathing naturally? Leave it. Stay sitting on the front edge of the chair and notice how you're sitting. Did anything change? What stands out to you? Where is the weight in your buttocks? Where is the weight in your feet? And where is the head placed in relation to the buttocks? Thank you for joining this lesson, and I hope to see you again in the next lesson. And if you have any questions, just write them below. If you've liked the lesson, please give me thumbs up or subscribe to my YouTube channel.